I've got a poor connection. I don't know whether that worked. Anyway, nothing like a bit more of a challenge for my 100-day challenge of Facebook Lives. So today's talk, this is day 5, my 100-day challenge. Today's little chat I was thinking about talking about was something that came up. There were 2 things that came up. One was over while I was in Nashville. One of the speakers talked about who our accountability partner was, and he immediately answered it before we could think about who our accountability partner was, and said that our accountability partner should be who we are in 5 years' time. So I thought that, I think we were all a bit stunned, actually, to be honest, to think, wow, we've got to think about that. I don't know that I've ever thought about who my accountability partner, or who I am going to be in 5 to 10 years' time. So maybe that's what part of this 100-day challenge is teaching me, to start thinking more outside my box. So it was just an interesting thought, and it just reminded me about something, a video I'd seen ages ago, actually. It was Matthew McConaughey's Oscar acceptance speech for the film. I've written little notes here, for the Dallas Buyers Club. I've not seen the film. I don't know if anybody out there has seen that. Any of you have seen it? Let me know if it's worth watching. And he talked in that speech about the 3 things that he needs in life. And one of them is someone to look up to. The next was someone to look forward to. And the last was someone to chase. And that person he was asked when he was a young lad who his hero was. And he actually said that his hero was him in 10 years' time. And it was somebody that he's never going to meet, this hero of himself. And so he'd obviously set that vision of who he was going to be, or who he is going to be in 10 years' time. And he'll never meet that person. But he's obviously set a vision for who that person, who Matthew McConaughey is going to be in 10 years' time. So I thought that linked quite nicely with what we'd learnt about at our conference. And it was something I was interested to think about, whether in 5-10 years' time I'll be the person that I'm thinking about now, or even 5-10 years ago, whether I am that person that I might have thought about. Anyway, a challenge for us all to think about these things of where we want to go in life, to set that vision, and whether we get to that person, and hopefully we all do. All right, well, that was day 5. Day 6 tomorrow, if you've got any ideas. I think Lois has given me one suggestion, so I will work on that one, and I will catch up with you tomorrow. Thanks for joining. Bye-bye.